Welcome everyone to today's free debt management webinar. My name is David Linsky. I'm the president of Debt Free Living. Just by coming on the webinar today, we're going to offer to show you your free debt roadmap. What that will do is show you doing exactly what you're doing right now, how long it'll take you to get out of your debt, and then we'll show you how quickly we can get you out of that debt fully complimentary. The concepts that we use are known as the Your Family Bank concept. It's not a brick and mortar bank. We try to show you how to use the banking system to your advantage. Understand where your dollars are going and recapture inefficiencies that you're already spending to eliminate that debt. We're gonna ask two very basic questions, but I want you to really think about them. Are you 100% certain you're gonna have a great retirement, or do you have some doubts? And if we could show you a way to get out of all of your debt, including your mortgage, in 9 years or less, without spending an additional dollar than you're spending right now, would you allow us to show you how we could do that? Now we're gonna look at how the average American uses each dollar of income, their hard-earned money, according to the US Census Bureau. We see the average person spends about 40% on taxes. Now, if you're sitting at home saying, I know I don't spend 40% in tax, I'll ask you, do you ever go to a parking meter? Drive through a toll booth, go to hotels? Everything we do, we're being taxed on. 34% goes right to debt. That leaves 23% for our lifestyle, 3% for our savings. Now, the average financial advisor is gonna wanna grow that savings, and so do I. But they're gonna look at that lifestyle. What we do is, we look at the inefficiencies that we're already spending and are leaking out the back door. So on average, we're able to reduce the debt a third in the first year, from 34 to 22%. Taxes go back down 10%. So organically, we're raising our lifestyle and our savings from understanding the power of each dollar we make. Now we're gonna kind of look over this list together, right? Reducing interest, getting out of debt in 9 years or less, improving cash flow, decreasing taxes, saving for college, eventually retiring with tax-favored income. Read through that list. Write down which one or two things that if we could show you will best change your life. Now, look at that game board. A lot of you probably played this game at home before. The thing we don't realize is we're playing this game a lot longer than our youth. Let's go through it. We start off with a clean slate. Maybe we're 17 or 18 years old. We get a little bit of an independence, so we get a credit card. Our first introduction to debt. But now we need more freedom. So what do? We get the auto loan, right? But now we have to go to college, or our kids have to go to college, and somehow, some way, that's our debt. But we graduate, and the best idea ever, let's upgrade our car. We're upgrading our debt. Then the most exciting purchase of our lives, also the biggest debt of our lives happens. We get the home, the mortgage. Now the average American will put a vacation on a credit card. They'll go around this game 2 or 3 times, and that's life. We want to show you how to play this game more advantageously, eliminate our debt we currently have, and instead of financing all these things, self-finance. And now when we look at that word life, think of it as living interest-free every day. Get out of the debt we have, ensure we don't go back into debt in the future. Let's think about how the banks actually work now, right? You put $10,000 into a bank. Maybe that bank's gonna give you 1% on your money. Probably not, but maybe. You walk back into that same bank the next day. You want a $10,000 loan. Any guess what those rates are gonna be? Probably a lot higher than 1%. They're lending your dollars out, earning way higher rates of return than they're giving you for the same amount of money. We want to show you how to understand the banking concept and flip it to our advantage. We're going to walk through a real life client of ours. Of course, that's not the real picture. They look really happy in it. They're really happy right now, but when we first met them, maybe not so much. This is Mark and Joyce. They're 37, 35. They have 3 children. We're gonna go through their situation. Think at home. Are you similar to Mark and Joyce? Better, worse off? And you'll start to grasp how much we can possibly be helping you as well. We got this all from the data gathering forms that you can access right there on this landing page. By filling it out, again, we'll provide you with a free debt management roadmap showing you how you can get out of your debt and exactly when that will happen. So Mark and Joyce, they have a savings account. They're putting a little bit away, earning 0.25%. They have their 401k. We're all taught to put that money away in that 401k. They're putting in $300, earning 5%. But here's the truth about their financial situation. Their debts. Now this tells a story. The first debt, credit card, 12%. Not a high balance, not that crazy of an interest rate. The next one's medical and dental. 0% rate, but they're spending $200 a month just to satisfy it. That's $200 a month that is leaving their pocket and not staying with them for growth. Now they get another credit card, higher balance, higher rate, and then the saddest one of all. Have we ever seen those commercials? Memorial Day sale, come get your furniture, right? 0% APR. Well, the sad thing is after 6 months, that jumps up to 18%. Now this was years ago. Their auto loan was at 8%, their mortgage was at 6.5%. So on average, they're paying about 10% interest out the door on $180,000 in debt. They're spending over $2,000 a month just to satisfy their debt. Now they think they owe $180,000, right? That's what they borrowed out. But when we show them on their debt management report, on that 180, it's gonna take them 30 years to pay it off the way they're doing it. Over those 30 years, they're gonna spend close to $200,000 additionally just in interest. More in interest than they borrowed out in principal. Disgusting. What we did for Mark and Joyce was show them how to understand the power of each dollar, recapture inefficiencies that they're already spending, and we get them out of debt in 7.8 years. They pay off their mortgage in 7.8 years. Along the way, they're paying off all the other debt. By doing that, paying that debt off early, they're gonna save over $120,000 in scheduled interest. Those are dollars that are staying in their account, not going to the lender. Now they're not spending that $2,177 per month on their debt. All we do is we say, if you save those dollars the same amount of time you're on the hook for those payments, what could that be? For Mark and Joyce, that's $1,004,387. Just from using the same dollars they're currently financing their debt with, we use it to get them out of debt and give them over $1 million when it's time to retire. So that's pretty powerful stuff. A lot of people see this, they want to understand, how can we be like Mark and Joyce? And if you're watching this webinar still, it's very simple. We have it attached right here on this landing page. You can download it, fill out the data gathering form, and we're going to provide you with a free debt roadmap showing you exactly how long it will take you to the day to pay off your debt your way. How much interest you're going to spend to the penny if you keep doing what you're doing, compared to what we can do for you. Showing you how soon we'll get you out of debt, how much money we'll save, and how much money we will have at the end of the day. Check out our website at www.wehatedebt.com or call us direct at 1-800-836-1509. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to speaking with you on an individual basis.